Hello everyone, my name is Henry. Today we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare and the fact that it's kind of disappointing of a game, and I'm going to be talking about how you can still enjoy this game. If you like this content, please give it a like rating, I would appreciate it, and subscribe. There's a little subscribe button below, but I'm not forcing you. If you don't want to, then don't. Oh, and by the way, these two deaths right here are two of the big reasons why I get frustrated with this game. Yeah, those gunfights. Yeah, I need to get better at handling those kind of situations. That's for sure. Yeah, there's lots of rage-inducing moments in Call of Duty in general, and also frustrating things about Infinite Warfare. We're kind of disappointed that it's not as good as previous games. But you know, usually when I start a new Call of Duty game, I do pretty well, and then everybody catches up, and then I do less well, and then I get used to the game, and then I do well again. This game was kind of different for me, and I started doing poorly right off the bat. At the same time, I got Titanfall 2 just the week before this game came out, and to be perfectly honest, it's a better game by far than this game. But, you know, this is still Call of Duty, and there's still joy to be had in this game, and that's what this video is going to be about. But first, let's pause and reflect on this comic strip. Here you go. In this particular game that you see right here, I'm playing solo. But in the game that you saw in the intro, where I cut out a bunch of clips and just made a couple deaths and kills, that game I was playing in a party with friends. You might have heard their voices a little bit in there behind my voice and the music. And I've found that that is the big difference between enjoying Infinite Warfare and not enjoying Infinite Warfare. Hold the phone, you might say. It's always been true that playing in a party is more fun than playing solo. And you have a point there, but it's never more true than in Infinite Warfare. And it's gotten to the point where I don't want to play Infinite Warfare solo at all, which is different than previous Call of Duties where I would play solo a lot of the time. So the question then becomes, I'm a solo player, how do I find people to play with? And I'm here to help you out with that too. In case you haven't heard, there are two acronyms which you need to know: LFG and LFM. LFG means looking for group, and LFM means looking for members. In other words, LFG means I am looking for some people to play this game with. LFM means we're already a group and we're looking to add some people. So, if you don't have any friends to play this game with, this is what you do. You go to Google and type in the following: LFG space Infinite space Warfare. You don't actually type the word space, you just hit the space bar. And then you'll find several ways to find people to play Infinite Warfare with. And most of them let you specify things like what platform you're on, and what time of day you play, and if you play competitively or if you play casually. Now you might be saying to yourself, I'm not the kind of guy that can just go out and talk to random people online. Well, sorry to say, if you want to play with a group, this is what you're going to have to do. And I find it sometimes odd and a little bit intimidating to put somebody that you've never heard of on your friends list. But as I do it more and more, I'm starting to get used to it. And you could get used to it too. Some of these guys never ever are online at the same time as you, so you can just eventually delete them. And some of these guys, you know, you're going to become good online friends with them. So look at this as an opportunity to grow. Stretch yourself. So once these people accept your friend requests, which most of them will, some of them won't, you have to be able to send them an invite. Sometimes it's like, I don't know these people, it feels weird to send them an invite, but you do it anyway. Or you join their PSN party if they are in a party and say, hey man, do you mind if I join you for a game? And it's as simple as that. It takes a little bit of getting used to, like I was saying before, but that's how you start playing with other people that you've never played with before, that you found online in LFG type situations. So, is that the only way to find people to play with online? No. No, it isn't. But it is a very good way. Another common way is through YouTube. If you have a favorite Call of Duty YouTuber, just go to their channel and reply in the comments and get to know the people there. And eventually, you can say, hey, can I join you guys in a party? Or you find them online and send them an invite. There's nothing wrong with sending a complete stranger an invite. If they accept, well, good for you. If they don't accept, well then, whatever. Just leave it alone. And you know what? This is how I found several people to play with. Like some people that are YouTubers that are a little bit bigger than me, and I play with them online, and it's a lot of fun. And don't say to yourself, I'm not a YouTuber, I can't do this. Yeah, sure you can. The easiest way is to go to their live streams. People love it when you join their live streams, especially people that are just starting out YouTubers, that looking for people to play with online and to watch their streams. If you join the chat and talk to them and engage with them, I'm sure you would find lots of people to friend with and play with online. Hold on. I still have yet another way to find people to play with online. Now, this will work only in Titanfall 2 and in Black Ops 3, because as far as I know, this feature has not made its way to Infinite Warfare yet. Actually, I don't know why I'm saying as far as I know, because I do know it's not in Infinite Warfare. But I'm thinking it'll probably make its way to Infinite Warfare soon enough, because it was a feature that was in Black Ops 3 called Groups that wasn't there at first, but they put it in the game later. And so I think with Infinite Warfare, they might do the same thing. And it's also in Titanfall 2. And so that's one way that I've been finding people to play Titanfall 2 with. I joined a group. Actually, in Titanfall 2, they're called networks. But anyway, it's pretty easy to do. You just look online, try to find some YouTube channel where you enjoy the content and join their group. And then you'll find other people that also enjoy the same YouTube channel. And you can be invited into games with them and make friends and whatnot. And if you can't find any YouTubers that have networks, well, just go to the browse feature in Titanfall 2 and browse around for a network to join. I'm sure this stuff is going to be in Infinite Warfare soon enough. So there you go. That's yet another way to find more people to play with online. Am I done? No, I'm not done. I still have yet another way to find people to play with online. Terry Rossio and Ted Elliott. Do you know those names? You probably don't, but they are two screenwriters. They are the screenwriters behind a game, a movie called Pirates of the Caribbean. And actually they've done lots of screenplays for lots of hit movies, and they're very prolific, very good screenwriters. But way back when they were still kind of new to being paid screenwriters, they actually did a series of articles online about how to become a better screenwriter. Oh, and watch this. Isn't that beautiful? Usually when I try to outthink a guy, he outthinks me, but I was so happy that I got that guy there. Okay, no, wait, where was I? Oh yes, they write screenplays and they write articles about writing screenplays, and they did this online. And one of the things they did was write their phone number on a board for the people in their classes to say, hey, call me if you want some advice for screenplays. Now, they've since become way more popular than they were when they first wrote their number on the board, so they can't really take phone calls like that anymore. But the point was, they were taking volunteers just like that, in front of a bunch of people. They were good screenwriters, and they were taking volunteers. And then later on, they said, well, we can't do that anymore. So here I am. I am volunteering my services as a player of Infinite Warfare. If you want somebody to play this game with, I'll play with you. Send me a friend request on PSN. I am Pumpkin Junk, PUMKINJUNK. Oh, and that was a nasty death. That guy was just hiding in the corner there. Did you see that? Yeah, but anyway, so send me a friend request. And if you're online at the same time I am, and you send me an invite and I'm not already in a group, I'll play with you. If I am in a group, I might send you an invite back saying, come on into my group. And if I don't do either, well, then my group is probably full and I can't play with you. Sorry. But you know what? I'm not famous. I got room. I don't have lots of people to play with, so I'll play with you. Of course, one day when I become a big YouTuber and have thousands of people on my playlist and I can't hold any more people, then maybe it'll be a different story, like what happened with Rossio and Elliot. But yeah, no, my head is getting too big. Okay, now, did you see that death? I died from the same guy in the same corner earlier. I should have been watching that, yeah, and Maury points that out. Man, once bitten, twice shy, I should have known better. And now, yeah, I checked that corner now, but he's gone now. That was dumb. So anyway, the video is drawing to a conclusion, and I've given you lots of ways to find people to play this game with, and I hope you make use of them, and I hope if you like this video, got anything out of it, that you please give it a rating, and maybe even subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And maybe even if you send me a friend request, I'll see you online. This is Henry, over and out.